Toastmasters, I'd like to get a couple of guests up here. I've been kind enough to get a couple of these names. So I'm going to go Teresa. I'm sorry. Let me advertise. I know. Actually, you can't pass. That's cool. Okay. We're going to number two. I'm sorry. She did ask me not to call her name, and I. Come on, Scott. Sorry. Stacy. Stacy.
With the 2010 year coming to a close, what was the most memorable event that happened to you this year? This is quite timely. I was crafting an email this morning to send out to my coworkers to encourage them to reflect on the year and how we've all collectively worked together in order to do what the agency does, which is promote and protect the greater Jacksonville area. And as I was reflecting, I thought, well, after January of 2010, now it's December of 2010, what have I done? What have I accomplished? Can I get, a rewind on something? But I must say, last month, November 25th, was Thanksgiving. And that's also my birthday. And I was plotting and planning all year long, what could I do to bring in my birthday? And we just want to say birthday, we're not going to have a year. So I said, well, my goodness, and our family reunion was coming around, and I was like, well, goodness, well, we'll see what we'll do. And we had the most delightful time in Panama City Beach along the Emerald Coast. That was the most refreshing and regenerating experience I have ever had to date. So I must say that is the most memorable part of 2010 for me. And I encourage you all, when you get the chance, to visit the Emerald Coast.
Michael? Question out loud?
Go, Mike, go! Okay, each year we all decorate our houses and trees. Some of us go to great extremes, my wife, decoration. How far do you go in your decorations and why? Well, this is actually easy. For a week before Thanksgiving, I decided I was actually going to go to Mississippi to do some deer hunting. And before I left, all our Christmas items or decorations is actually in our attic. And so my wife asked Mike, can you actually go in the attic and actually take down the Christmas items? So I told her I would try my best to do it before I actually left. Well, needless to say, I had to make sure that all my clothes were packed, my cold weather gear was in my bag, and I didn't have a chance to actually do it. So I told my wife that perhaps when I got back, we would actually take care of it. So as soon as I get back, she's willing and able to actually demand me to actually go to the attic and get the supplies. And so, when I was like, go to the attic and get the supplies. Now, when I left New Orleans, which I flew to New Orleans to actually go to Mississippi, my mom and her husband, my dad, they actually had, on top of the house, there's lights. In the yard, there's lights on the reindeer. there's a Christmas tree outside. There's lights all along the hedges and the bushes. When I get home, my wife says it's time to do ours. So I said, yes, that's fine. She goes in the attic, we get the tree, put the tree up, and so she says, now it's time to put lights on the outside. She grabs 3 packs of lights and said, this is it. So I told my wife, I said, well, my mom had this beautiful decorations and probably it cost her $100 a night to actually to have these lights shining. So I said, well, can we go to the store and buy some more decorations? She told me, no, we're going to wait till after Christmas when it's on sale. So needless to say that we have a beautiful Christmas tree and we have 3 sets of lights out of it.
For our last speaker tonight, John Cooper.
That's me, but I'm going to ask the child.
All right. Let me get my other list. Sorry. I have everyone on. This is my Santa list. I'm being passed all these lists. Please call these names. Betty. Is there a Betty?
Pass.
All right. Mariko. Am I pronouncing the last name? Mauricio.
Questions. Do you believe Christmas has become too commercialized? Do you wish the holidays was more about spending time with family and friends and less about gift giving? Or do you like the gift giving? Oh. I like the gift giving. I don't give gifts. I have to say, though, that it is, Christmas has become too commercialized, but at the same time, there's, I'm an accounting major, and so I believe that stirring up the economy really helps the country. Just envision that, people, but it's very, I believe that, you also need to spend time with your family and friends, and I'm not so sure about giving less gifts, but I agree that everybody should be able to do things in balance. And so I still have more time to talk. So, I just noticed that light hasn't turned green yet. So anyway, right now my budget is really tight. I wish I could give, but I think that there's many opportunities that people can not necessarily have to buy gifts. But one of the examples that I can perhaps mention to you is when Francis, Jared, and I used to do the Dave Ramsey financial peace program. We were told that instead of spending money on buying gifts for people, we would instead give them service gift certificates. Like, if we wanted to give something nice to the pastor, we would offer them a car wash on the weekend for him and his wife's car. So that's one way of being able to save up on buying gifts and, getting your mind away from going to the mall and shopping or buying more than 3 lights on the outside of your house. So, with that said, I appreciate you guys inviting me here.
All right, that wraps up the table topics. Can I get the times for the 6 speakers?
Okay. I was so marvelously fascinated by Jonathan's speech that I didn't quite time it correctly. So we're going to say 2 minutes for Jonathan.
All right.
Lenny, 1 minute 50 seconds. Jamie, 1 minute 49. Stacy, 1 minute 26. Michael, 1 minute 46.